A little boy climbed an apple tree. He stole an apple, then two, then three. And when he started to climb back down, he slipped and he landed on the ground. Up jumped the devil, up jumped the devil. And every time he turned around, up jumped the devil in the white nightgown.
Good evening, America and the rest of the world. Xander J. Hobson here, stand-up comedian, entertainer, director, and producer of boxing documentaries, and internet troll to those who need internet trolling. This here is another episode of The Devil's Advocate, brought to you by the Brilliant Artist Movement. Folks, I'm trying to grow the platform here, so please subscribe, like this video, share it, and by all means, please leave a comment in the comment section. I love getting feedback from you all from these videos that I make, as well as exchanging opinions and points of views with you in the comment section. I've met some pretty nice people. Hopefully you have something nice to say. However, if you disagree with me and you feel the need to detract, hey, by all means, detract. You know, it is a free country that we live in, and we are allowed to disagree with each other. But just know, should you become disagreeable while disagreeing with me, I want to deal sternly with you. I am the troll's troll, and talking slick and greasy in my comment section will not be tolerated. So anyway, right, if you're on looking at this video, you saw the thumbnail, Mike Tyson, Simple to P, Hardcore Tito, and you're probably saying to yourself, what the hell is going on? What is this wily old Negro up to? An explanation, if you don't mind, and a damn good one, or in this case, a categorical one. Well, the reason why I have Simple to P, Mike Tyson, and Hardcore Tito all in my thumbnail, because the one thing that these three gentlemen have in common is at some point in their lives, they found themselves on the wrong side of a jail cell as a result of misconduct with a member of the opposite sex. Now, Mike Tyson, I believe he was convicted of rape. I think the young lady that he was accused of raping, or the young lady that he raped, was Desiree Washington. Hardcore Tito had a problem with dealing with a younger girl, and Simple to P was out there pimping, and one of the young ladies that he got in trouble with was a young lady who was underage. Now, folks, please, before we go any farther, let's just lay down the ground rules of this conversation. First and foremost, I don't like rapists. I don't like pedophiles. That's number one. Number two, I am not here to discuss whether any of the guys that we're talking about is innocent or guilty. Now, because if you was to talk to somebody who was close to the situation with Mike Tyson, they would say Mike Tyson didn't do it. The same would be said about Simple to P and Hardcore Tito. Listen, this is not even about whether they did it or not. What this is about is, once a person, and in this particular case, Mike Tyson, Simple to P, Hardcore Tito, once those individuals were charged, arrested, tried, convicted, went to jail, served their time, and released. Once they was released from jail, those individuals paid their debt to society, their tab was clean, and their only job once they was released from jail was to go back out into society and regain the trust of society so that they could live a finer, better life and contribute to society in a manner that was positive. Point blank, period. Now, I made a video like this sometime back about Hardcore Tito, and the reason why I'm making this video again is because I made a video basically saying, where the hell is Simple to P? Well, I got a lot of positive feedback from that video, but I got some detractors, and a handful of these detractors were basically talking about Simple to P being a pedophile, etc., etc., etc. Now, at one point, I said to a gentleman, I said, listen, Simple to P paid his debt to society for that. Point blank, period. We're only talking about the sinful to P, who has regained the trust of society and who has been contributing to society in a manner that's positive. So I just wanted to touch on that because, again, if you don't like rapists, you don't like pedophiles, you don't like killers, you don't like thieves, you have a right to feel that way. I don't like people like that either. However, the position that I'm coming from in this video is once a person is arrested, charged, they go to court, they're tried, they're convicted, they serve their time, and they release, their debt to society is paid. And like it or not, that person has a right to go back out into society, to regain the trust of society, but more important, do all they can do to contribute to society in a manner that is positive. Mike Tyson, I love this guy. And I didn't like it when he was arrested for rape. But guess what? Mike went and done his time, and he got out, and he came back out, and he started contributing to society in a manner that was positive. I was proud of Mike Tyson again. I just recently started following Hardcore Tito and Simple the Pit. And when I initially heard about these two guys, guess what? I didn't care for them because I don't like pedophiles, I don't like pimps, I don't like people of that ilk. However, once I started checking out both of these young men content, I found those two young men to be young men who made a mistake once upon a time in their lives. They were arrested for it, they were tried for it, they were convicted, they went to jail, they served their time, and they were released. And based on the fact that once they were released, their debt to society was paid, hey, I like what these two young men are doing. And for all you people out there who don't like rapists and pedophiles, listen, I can respect that because I don't like them either. But again, in all fairness, once a person goes to jail and they pay their debt to society, we got to give them another shot, like it or not. So with that said, folks, I don't think I need to say anything else in this video. I'm done with it.